You've already touched on HTML a few times in this course, enough to understand that it is a vital part of every website. This lesson covers some of the basics of writing HTML code. First, open HTML test from your sample files folder. You'll find it in the Sample Projects subfolder. If prompted, click OK. Next, open default.aspx in Source View. You're now going to add some text to the page. To do this, click in the gap between the two div tags and type the following. This is paragraph 1. If you now switch to Design View, you can see how the text will appear on the page. Next, you're going to use HTML to make text bold. To do this, you'll use the HTML B tag. First, switch back to Source View. Then, you're going to add a starting B tag before the word paragraph. So first I'll click before the word paragraph, and I'll type a starting B tag. For this I need a less than sign, the letter B, and a greater than sign. You'll notice that as you're typing in the code, a menu starts popping up with all kinds of strange things in it. This is called the Intellisense Menu, and you'll learn all about it in Lesson 5.1. You'll also notice that a closing B tag was automatically added after I typed a starting B tag. Although this is sometimes annoying, it's normal behavior and it can be useful. To continue, I'm going to delete the closing B tag that was automatically added and add a closing B tag at the end of the text instead. For a closing B tag, I'll need a less than sign, a forward slash, the letter B, and a greater than sign. Most HTML tags have an opening tag and a closing tag, as you can see here. Everything between the two tags is affected by them. For example, anything between the two B tags will be displayed in bold. If you switch back to Design View, you'll see that the B tag has correctly made the text bold. Next, you're going to use HTML to make text italic using the I tag. Switch back to Source View, add a starting I tag at the beginning of the text, and a closing I tag at the end of the text. Everything between the starting and ending I tags will be made italic. Note that this includes the contents of the B tag. When tags are put inside other tags like this, it is called nesting. Notice the order of the closing tags. It's important that you close the tags in the same order in which you opened them. If you switch back to Design View now, you'll see that the whole paragraph is now shown in italic, with the words paragraph 1 shown in bold and italic. Next, you're going to use HTML to make text into a heading. First, return to Source View and add a new line before the existing text. On the new line, add the following code: an opening H1 tag, the text "This is the page" heading, and a closing H1 tag, which was automatically added. Switch back to Design View, and you'll see that the contents of the H1 tag are very big and bold. Return to Source View now, and change your H1 tags into H2 tags. If you now switch to Design View, you'll see that H2 is slightly smaller than H1. HTML provides heading tags from H1 all the way to H6. The default styles for the heading tags get smaller from 1 to 6, but the default sizes can be changed using CSS, which you'll learn about in Lesson 2.8. Heading tags are important because search engines often consider them to have greater weight when analyzing a site's content. A search engine will consider H1 headings to be the most important, then H2, etc. You'll notice that the heading tags automatically insert a new line after them. This is very similar to the paragraph tag, which you'll learn about in Lesson 2.2. You've now completed Lesson 2.1, Understanding HTML, Bold, Italic, and Heading Tags.